Have you ever felt like you're constantly juggling, trying to keep every single ball in the air? You meticulously plan your day, manage your projects, and even try to orchestrate how others should act or feel. We all do it. We convince ourselves that if we just grip a little tighter, plan a little better, and control every outcome, everything will be perfect. But here is a thought. What if this very act of controlling everything is actually what is controlling you? Think about it. Think. The more we try to manage every detail, the more our minds are consumed by it. We're constantly running scenarios, worrying about what could go wrong, and stressing over things that are, in reality, completely outside of our influence. We think we're the masters of our lives, but we've become slaves to our own need for control. That promotion at work, that argument you want to win, even something as simple as the weather on your vacation day. We invest so much emotional energy trying to steer the ship, but we're just fighting against the current. This constant struggle creates a huge amount of suffering. When things don't go according to our master plan, and they often don't, we feel frustrated, anxious, and defeated. We blame ourselves, we blame others, and we're trapped in a cycle of disappointment. Holding on so tightly to a specific outcome is like trying to hold a handful of sand. The harder you squeeze, the more it slips through your fingers. The more you obsess over a problem, the bigger it seems. The more you try to force a relationship to be a certain way, the more it strains. This attachment to how things should be is the root of so much of our daily pain. So what's the alternative? It sounds simple, maybe even a little scary, but it's the key to real freedom. Letting go. Now, letting go doesn't mean giving up. It doesn't mean becoming passive or lazy. And it certainly doesn't mean you stop caring. It's the exact opposite. It's about caring enough about yourself to release the burden of things you cannot change. It's about accepting that you can't control the traffic. You can't control someone else's opinion of you. And you can't control every single event in your life. True peace doesn't start when you finally get everything under control. It begins the moment you realize you don't have to. Imagine the mental space you would free up if you weren't constantly worrying about every little detail. Imagine the energy you would have if you weren't fighting battles. That can't be won. Letting go is a conscious choice to shift your focus from controlling the uncontrollable to managing what you actually have power over. Your own actions, your own reactions, and your own mindset. Let's try a little thought experiment. Think of one thing right now that's causing you stress. Something you're trying desperately to control. Maybe it's a deadline, a family issue, or a personal goal that feels impossible. Now, just for a moment, mentally open your hand and let it go. Acknowledge that you'll do your best. You'll put in the effort, but you're releasing your attachment to the final, specific result. You're allowing life to unfold. How does that feel? A little lighter, right? This isn't an overnight fix. It's a practice. It's something you have to choose to do every single day. When you feel that familiar urge to grip tighter, take a deep breath and remind yourself, control is an illusion. True power lies not in holding on, but in the wisdom and courage to let go. You start to trust yourself more. You trust the process. And you open yourself up to possibilities you never could have planned for. You start to dance with life instead of wrestling with it. Start small. Let go of the need to have the last word in an argument. Let go of the frustration when your train is late. Let go of the expectation that your weekend has to be perfect. With each small act of surrender, you'll find a little more peace, a little more clarity, and a lot more freedom. You'll discover that the world doesn't fall apart when you loosen your grip. In fact, that's when your world truly starts to come together. Thanks so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on living a more peaceful and intentional life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What's one thing you're ready to let go of? See you in the next video.